What's up, YouTube? This is Cooking with Doug. I'm back again with this type of video where I'm showing my face to my subscribers, because I know I don't. So I'm doing a different video today. I was gonna make something in my air fryer, but me and AJ are about to go on a trip to Jamaica soon. Look out for some videos on that. And today I just gotta run out and pick up some last minute stuff. We're going in a couple days, so anyway, I wanted to do a different type of video. I'll be periodically popping in doing videos like this where I'm just talking to you guys, because we family, you know. I mean, I got 15,000 subscribers. I mean, some of y'all want to hear something other than me cooking sometimes, I guess. Anyway, so this video, I wrote down 5 videos where that stand out to me, that maybe something funny happened in it that you might not have caught, or you might not even saw the video, but it was just funny to me. The first one is I did a video on well done steaks on an induction cooktop. Now, I just got my induction cooktop. This might have been in 2014 or 15, I don't remember. And I went on YouTube. I was looking on stuff to make in it, because, you know, when I buy a kitchen gadget, the first thing I think of, like, what am I going to show you that I make in it, you know, to show it off to you, to maybe convince you, or maybe you were on it, because that's the goal of my videos, guys. I buy kitchen gadgets and I get them, and so you can get a better look at it, a real look at it. Like, I'm not a professional, obviously, right? So you can kind of see if you want to get it or not. So I'm gonna make a steak. Everybody likes steak. I like steak from here, you know, here and there. But I like well done steaks. I'll accept medium well, but I like, well, if I took you to a restaurant right now and we were ordering, I would say I want a well done steak. But if someone made me a medium well, I'd accept it. But anyway, so needless to say, I go on YouTube to look at well done steaks. 2 people allegedly claimed that they made well done steaks. It was medium well. I said, oh no, cancel Christmas. I'm gonna make a well done steak, and I'm just gonna do it Doug style. So I whipped out my induction burner, my induction pan, put the steak on there, seared it, I think, whatever I was doing. At any rate, I made it. And it was funny because when I look back at the video, why I cut the steak in the frying pan to take a piece, like I cut in the pan. I know, I just do crazy stuff like that. But anyway, people still comment on this day. They either love it or hate it. They be like, they'll come on and say, thank you for making a well done steak, because there's really none. Or people like, you ruined the steak, I'm a barbarian, like all sorts of crazy comments. But I just thought that was funny. I never thought in a million years a well done steak video would cause so much hysteria. That is hilarious to me. But thank you all for the comments. I laugh. It's funny. It's all good. All right, my second one was my pressure cooker spaghetti. Yeah, that was funny. That was my early videos. I think I just got my Power Pressure Cooker XL. I don't think that was my first video, but it was like my first. Let's put it like this. I probably have like 20 pressure cooker videos, or 30, let's say. That would have been like my 3rd or 4th, just to put it like that. So I'm making spaghetti. First off, I'm thinking I had like chicken breast or something. It was some other meat. It was the wrong meat, but I just kept the party going. And then that wasn't so funny, but I thought that was hilarious, because I caught it as I'm videoing. I'm like, oh shoot, I got the wrong meat. We're gonna keep the party going. And then, so I mix up all my ingredients and all that stuff, and so now it's time to put it in pressure. I have no idea what I'm doing, because at the time, nobody made spaghetti in the pressure cooker. It wasn't early in the pressure cooker, life cycle. It still was, a lot of people had pressure cookers then still, but no one had a clear cut time on how to do spaghetti with meat in it. So I put for 15 minutes. And so I don't know what happened. Something came over me. Right in the video, and I say it. It got down to 5 minutes, and I said, something in my spirit says I need to stop it right now. So I stopped it because it's supposed to be 8 to 10 minutes. So it was correct in me stopping it at 10. So with 5 minutes left, I stopped it. And I thought that was hilarious. Some people think that's funny because I said it in the video. I literally said something in my spirit says I need to stop it right now. And I just went to keep warm and released. Did a manual release. And then too, what's also funny about that video, so I do the manual release. I've never done it before. I have no idea how it's gonna look. I've never made anything this complicated in the pressure cooker yet. So this is my biggest thing. So I have no idea. It could be mushy, it could be burnt, it could be undercooked. Who knows? So I open it up and I see a bunch of liquid on the top and I'm like, oh God. Because unless it's like really messed up, I'm still gonna post a video. I don't care. We ain't, if I hit record, I'm putting it on YouTube. I don't care. So I'm mixing it and I'm like, dang, man. And then as I'm mixing, I'm like, wait a minute, it's coming along. So it's just funny. I guess for you might not notice it, but for me, when I watched it, recently, it took me back because I was like, yo, it came out good. Because I was getting scared. I was like, it might be too saucy. It might have been burnt. Because like when you, I didn't know then. Because again, no one had a video that I could watch to go by. When you do pasta or spaghetti in a pressure cooker, it kind of comes out kind of stuck together. So you kind of got to, once you mix, you don't have to use your finger to break it, but you get like a spoon or some type of, whatever, and mix it around, and then they'll come apart. But I didn't know that. I was like, oh man. So as I mixed it up, it came out good. So when I saw that was funny. All right, so next one. My chicken Alfredo video in my power pressure cooker. Now that, let me tell you something about that. I did one before. I erased the video because it was kind of a fail. I think it was, I forgot what I did wrong. But it was very dry. And I took people would light me up like, and one thing I don't understand, like I watch other channels and some of these guys make garbage and nobody says nothing. If the littlest mistake I make, it's a big deal. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Anyway, so I end up doing the video again a year later because I said, this is bad, but I'm not gonna run from it. I'm gonna take my heat because it was bad. The first Alfredo video I did in my pressure cooker was just, it wasn't good. So I do it over again and it came out well. It came out much better. It still, it still could have been a little bit better. I think I put a little bit too much water in there and I worked it out by adding like 1,000,000 pounds of cheese to counteract that. But I used like this metal utensil and it was making this scraping noise. And I just didn't know any better. Like, when you're cooking something, back then I wasn't really paying attention to stuff like that. But of course, when you watch the video and you hear the scraping noise, yeah, that was annoying. And to this day, they be lighting me up on that. That's funny. And it's all good. I've learned from it. And, although I made the video like, I don't know, a year and a half ago, people will come and comment like I just did the video yesterday. I know better now, but unfortunately back then, I was just happy it came out good. Okay. Oh, next one is my bloomin' onion video in the air fryer. Oh my, for Jesus. You know how many onions, how many times I've tried that? I tried that like 6 times. One time my whole kitchen, it smelled like nothing but I kept trying and trying and trying and trying and trying and trying. I just said, forget it. I can't do it. To the point where, like, I think I was in my group. I was like, "Yo, Mary," and one of my members in my Facebook group, in my air fryer group. Well, she's in all my groups, but she can cook her behind off. Shout out to Mary one time. But I was like, "Yo, Mary, yo, do me a favor, cause I keep failing." And people in my Facebook group, I think it was like a challenge at the time. And when we used to have the challenges, I used to do the challenges too. And I couldn't do it. None of us could. I think I say like out of 20 attempts from different people, only like 3 or 4 did it. So we all failed. So it was just funny. Looking at the video, me trying to do it. What a disaster. It's just hard, man. It's hard to do it in the air fryer. And shout out to Books 500 US. She did it in her air fryer, and that's actually what inspired me to keep trying. But she has a different type of air fryer, but she still did it. It came out great. If you haven't seen her video, definitely check that out on the Bloomin' Onion. I think she has a DeLonghi, or whatever, however you pronounce that crap. I mean, it's not crappy air fryer. I mean, the company name just sounds weird. I have a DeLonghi or DeLonghi deep fryer, and it circles around. But when I got my air fryer, that was out of here. So anyway, so shout out on Bugs on that. You know I love you a long time. You know that. Anyway, so yeah, that video was crazy, and I did a video, and then I did like I tried it again, and then I tried it again, and still didn't do it. But that was funny. It was fun trying, but I'm not going to try it anymore. I do have another way I'm going to try it, but that's for another day. But I'm no longer worrying about it blooming anymore and all that. I have a different way I'm going to try it. And finally, my 5th one was, when I cooked burgers. I think the video is called Burgers Cooked on My George Foreman Grill. Yeah, now that video was funny. And that was one of my early videos. That might have been that was in 2013. It had to be, because that was like one of my early videos. That video, the George Foreman burgers is what really helped me to start making videos, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I've seen so many people make horrible videos and get like thousands of views. I was like, if these fools could do it, I certainly could do it. I mean, their kitchen was dirty, the grill was dirty, and they're just filming like everything is okay, and is eating it. Like, I'm like, yo, these people in that. So anyway, long story short, I make my burger, and I didn't know no better. So, like, growing up in my parents' house, we didn't have a garbage disposal. We didn't have that. When I moved into my house, it was my first. I don't even think my apartment had one. Because when I moved down to North Carolina, I was 30. So I moved down here for a year. And so my apartment in Queens, New York, obviously didn't have none of that. No such luxury as that. So you can forget that. But when I turned 30, I moved to North Carolina, and my apartment didn't have a garbage disposal there either. So my first garbage disposal was in my house when I bought my house. So I'm thinking, you pour stuff down there. What do I know? I'm a kid from New York. I never had this before. I thought you pour stuff down, you hit the switch, and it goes away. So anyway, all the oil from bacon or the grease, or should I say the grease from the bacon or the burgers, I would catch it in that little container, and I would pour it down my disposal. And I did it in the video, because here it is. I'm trying to make fun of people, or just like, and for these I'm like, to all these nasty YouTubers that don't clean their grill. I cleaned, because I had a detachable plate, so I'm cleaning it off. And then I dumped the oil right in my my garbage disposal, and I didn't know that you're not supposed to do that. Oh my gosh, I don't get lit up on that anymore, but for years they're like, RIP to my drain, you know, call the plumber. This dude don't know what, you know, and I didn't know. I just didn't know. I just think that was funny though. Here it is. I'm trying to make fun of people or show them how to be clean, and meanwhile I'm could be messed. Even though nothing happened to my drain. And I shout out to everyone that commented, because I stopped doing it after that. Maybe like burger grease I might throw down there, but like bacon grease I do not. I didn't know. So shout out to everyone that made funny comments and, you know, was warning me what could have happened, because who knows, if I didn't do videos, I'd be still doing it to this day. Because I didn't know no better. But here it is. I'm trying to make fun of people in their videos and show them how to clean your George Foreman, you know, to the T after you finish making your burgers, and I'm doing something wrong myself. So I just thought that was funny. So those are the 5 that came out, that stood out to me. I don't want to bore y'all too long. And I'll go into overtime, because y'all know I do that. I did write down 3 things you might not know about me. And the first one is, some of you may know, but most of you don't. I'm allergic to shellfish. I can't eat nothing. Nothing in the water. The only thing I can eat is tuna in a can. So fish, nope. Shrimp, nope. Lobster, crabs, none of that. Only thing I can eat, like I said, is tuna in a can. That's it. So that's why you don't see me making fish in the near my. I wish I could. I make all sorts of shrimp, scampi, just some type of fried whiting. Just I'll be making all sorts of stuff. You know, why don't people make whiting? I don't usually see that. I don't understand. We fry chicken in the air fryer. Make some. I'll definitely. People make chicken breast, like chicken breast. I see a lot of people make, and you know, fried chicken breast. What's the difference? Like a chicken cutlet or chicken parmesan, same. Just put the breading on the fish and fry it. I don't see people doing that. But if I wasn't allergic, I'd be doing that all day long. Because I know a lot of people like to eat fish. It's just that. And I could be, well, as a kid, I couldn't be around it at all. I could be around it now. Like, I couldn't kiss you, but I could be around it. I don't like the way it smells, so I probably would just break out. I'd just leave anyway, because I don't think fish smells good. I don't like the smell of fish. Especially, God forbid, you put it in the microwave the day after. Sweet Lord. So I'm not completely mad, but for health reasons, it would be nice if I could eat fish. I'd be probably a salmon person. I'd be eating salmon like at least twice a week, I'm sure, if I could. But oh well. Oh, so 2 other things. So you know I'm allergic to shellfish. I'm 5'7", if you want to know how tall I am. I'm not that tall. I'm 5'7". And lastly, one little nugget. I used to be a DJ. I retired DJing in like 2015. Kind of like, yeah, and I just said, you know what? YouTube is going to be my side hustle. Because, you know, that's when I really started to get paid. And I'm like, if I need to just focus on this, is something that I like to do. You know, music, yeah, as you get older, because, you know, I'm in my early 40s now. So, you know, I'm not into the newer music like I used to be. So I'm more detached from today's music. So it just got less and less interesting. And, you know, today's age of DJing is very involved. The technology part is just crazy. There's so much stuff that a DJ can do. We don't DJ on records or CDs anymore. You DJ on MP3s, and there's just so much stuff you can do. So much changes in equipment. So I was just like, I you know, maybe for something personal or for my son, I'll do it. But I don't feel like being hired anymore. YouTube is my new passion as far as something to do, you know, outside of my job. Anyway, so that's it, guys. I don't want to bore you too much. And hey, if you have a question you wanted to ask me, leave it in the comments. I'll answer it. Anyway, guys, I'm out. Hit like if you like it. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. Why? Because I'm thebomb.com. Ask my subscribers. No, I'm just kidding. You should subscribe because you're gonna learn something. Even if you don't like what I'm cooking, I'm gonna cook on something that you ain't never seen before, or I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna add a ingredient that you ain't never seen sometime. I like to do stuff like that just to be a little different, just to show you guys stuff. But anyway, that's about it, man. Guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. We out!